What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy, and we're talking Double C. Caitlin Clark had her debut in Connecticut last night to a big crowd, and she had a rude awakening. We're going to talk about that in this segment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that follow button. Caitlin Clark, #1 draft pick of the Indiana Fever. All the hype that surrounded her when she was at Iowa was bringing it to the WNBA. Everybody was on the bandwagon and was waiting to see what was she going to do in this professional league. And last night was somewhat of a rude awakening for Caitlin Clark. She did have 20 points, but she scored 13 of those in the second half. She was only held to 7 points in the first half. She had 3 assists. She only made 4 3-pointers. She was 5 of 15 from the field, and she had a whopping 10 turnovers, the most all-time in a WNBA debut. And she was locked down for the most part the whole game by Connecticut Sun's Dejanay Carrington, as you can see here. The physicality of the game at the WNBA level, I think, is going to be something that Caitlin Clark is going to have to adjust, because she was kind of getting bullied around. She was pushed around a little bit on the perimeter. They were making her work, and they was going to make her work on the defensive end too. Again, I watched most of the second half. She did, again, score those 13 in the second half, but at that point, it was for naught. The Fever would go on to lose this game 92-71. But now, you know, the reaction to all the fans, you know, everybody was trying to call her the GOAT, this and that. Again, I'm not a Caitlin Clark hater, but she's definitely not on the GOAT level yet. She's a good player, a great player, but this is a whole different league. You got professional women that's been in this league for 10 plus years. And I guarantee you they bringing it to her because everybody's hyping her up. That's just the way it goes. When you're the #1 draft pick, there's a bullseye on your back, and Caitlin Clark has that bullseye. I was reading some of the comments. Some people say Talks with Jay says Caitlin Clark had 10 turnovers. WTF? Who else had said something? Caitlin Clark had how many turnovers? And then someone said Caitlin Clark had a double-double in her WNBA debut, 20 points and 10 turnovers. But one person, Matt Langoni from on X, he pretty much nailed it on the head. He said, so-so debut for Caitlin Clark. 10 turnovers is way too high and only 5 for 15 from the floor. Gonna take her some time to adjust to playing against this type of athleticism, size, and talent every game. And I think Matt Langoni was on point. That's my thing too. I think we got to stop and pump the brakes. All them people that was in my comment section a couple of weeks ago when I was talking about she gets this big Nike deal, but the two-time WNBA MVP, two-time WNBA champion Asia Wilson doesn't have one. Come on. So all those that was in my comment section a couple of weeks ago, y'all need to come on back. Y'all need to get in it and say and tell me. And I'd like to know your thoughts on her debut. All right, don't say, oh, it's just one game. Just be real. I get it. I get it. It is just one game. But this one game has set the tone. I think she's going to be fine. Don't get it twisted. I think she's going to be all right. But it's going to take some time because these women going to be coming at her every night. She's not going to have the free will that she had at Iowa playing at the college level. This is a totally different game. These are professional women. So again, Caitlin Clark debut wasn't great. I wasn't expecting her to light it up. But physicality, I think, is going to be something she's going to have to adjust. And those free will and shooting threes, it ain't going to be free like that they once were at the college level. So I'd like to know what you guys think about Caitlin Clark's debut. Make sure you leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.